And so off the tip, it's Toronto. And the starting group for Chicago. And it's McGrady in at the 2-guard spot. Durant, no good. Pippen with it. Durant's there. Pippen, pass to Thurman. Back to Pippen. Clock at 6. It's tipped. Here's McGrady. And it's blocked. Now here's Irving. Outside Durant. Fires the 3. Counted from distance.
There's the quick release. KD remarkably fast with the basketball.
Chicago with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Thurman. Now here's Jones. He's guarded by Irving. Offensive board. It's good on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Irving, the pass to Olajuwon. Now here's Durant. Here's the 3. That doesn't go either for Durant.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open 3.
Pippen, the pass to McGrady. 3-pointer off the mark. Here's Toronto with the ball. Pass to Pippen. Here's McGrady. Fires the 3. Durant pulls it in. Outside Irving. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here.
2 minutes left.
Here's Olajuwon. Defended by Jones. Got a hand on it. Pippen outside. Pass to McGrady. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And again, no good by Chicago. And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Here's Irving. And it's rejected. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Chicago on D. They trail by 1. 6 on the shot clock. Durant, pass to Olajuwon. Off target from 3-point range. Here are the Bulls with the ball. Pass to Pippen. It's stolen. Jackson on the wing. Defended by Pippen. Now Irving. Inside. Durant. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Durant's got 5 points.
Durant just going to work inside, outsmarting the defense and getting the close-range look.
Thurman passes to McGrady. From the arc. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Raptors lead by 3. Pass to Irving. Over Jones. And it's Irving missing.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Here's McGrady. He's guarded by Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Eaton. It's blocked. And they get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Well, you can't let that happen. That seems like a mental mistake.
One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Toronto out in front. They're up by 3. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, what stands out to you from Toronto in this one?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
They've been active, they've been disruptive, but now the question is, can they maintain this level of intensity?
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. And it's Pippen in at the one. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. Toronto leading by 3. To the inside. Oh, they pick off the pass. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
First game foul. At the line for the Bulls, Scottie Pippen. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line. The Raptors with a lead. Outside Irving. Pass to Jackson. 5 on the clock. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Here's McGrady, defended by Jackson. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Jaren Jackson picks one up. Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
T-Mac, Tracy McGrady. 2 shots.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Irving, the pass to Olajuwon. And here's Durant. Gets an open look and hits it. Durant's got 7.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
And now the first timeout called here for Chicago. Durant's gone 3 of 5 from the field. Pippen outside. Pass to McGrady. Shot clock at 5. Charity stripe shot. Yes, on the jumper.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Now here's Irving. Still no points. Olajuwon. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
Durant finds Irving. 1:43 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Durant. Here's Ewing. banked it in off the glass.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
Now here's Pippen. Pass to McGrady. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Jones misses. Raptors lead by 3. Irving looking around. Here's Ewing, defended by Jones. There's Jackson with the 3. It's hauled in by Thurman. Thurman's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's McGrady. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for Toronto. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Pass to Durant. Takes a 3. And the Raptors get it back. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Toronto shooting their first free throws of the evening.
At the line for your Raptors, Patrick Ewing. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. Good on both.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's McGrady, defended by Jackson. 6 to shoot. 3-pointer. And again, Chicago, no good. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Toronto out in front, up 5. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
There's virtually nothing you can do to stop him. I mean, you can't even contain him. He's been that great.
Well, this is the level of performance we've come to expect. What a hat from him.
They've got Kevin Durant, and it's Ewing in at center. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Here's McGrady. Pippen outside, beyond the arc. And it's Irving with a rebound. Raptors lead by 5. There's Jackson with the 3. It's hauled in by Thurman. Thurman's got 7 rebounds in the game. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
McGrady, the pass to Jones. The 3 is up. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Ewing's got his 5th rebound in this one. Durant, the pass to Olajuwon. Shot blocked. Off target at the rim.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
Jones against Irving. Jones, the pass to McGrady. Looking to end this cold spell. The rebound by Jackson. The Raptors with a lead. Pass to Irving. Outside Durant. From deep. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, smooth and focused. KD is so polished, so prolific.
And the Bulls call time here. Pippen, pass to McGrady. And again, Chicago, no good.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Outside Durant. Lets it go from deep. Chicago with a rebound. Thurman's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Pippen. 1:44 left in the third. Here's McGrady, defended by Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Pippen. And Durant with the block.
And for all the attention his offense gets, never question Durant's ability at the defensive end.
Irving, the pass to Olajuwon. Pass to Durant. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Eaton.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Pippen outside. There's a screen. Here's McGrady. Shoots over Jackson, and he hits the jumper. Well, he's been waiting a while for that one. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Durant. 3-pointer. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense is all about getting buckets, no distractions.
Now here's Pippen. Pass to McGrady. The 3. He buries it from 3. McGrady's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Here's Olajuwon. Irving, the pass to Jackson. Clock at 6. Right side Durant. Chicago with a rebound.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Toronto out in front, up by 6. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Bulls, and it's Eaton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's McGrady. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, good whistle there.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Chicago. T-Mac, Tracy McGrady. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. he gets them both. And Irving has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Pass to Olajuwon. Now here's Durant. Launches it. Big make from Katie. Just rising above the defense.
At almost 7 feet, Durant beats good D with ease.
Here's McGrady. Defended by Jackson. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And here is Irving. Pass to Durant. To the paint. It's stolen. 3 on 3. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Timeout, Bulls.
Too many wasted possessions. He's getting in bad situations and then failing to kick the ball out to more ready shooters.
Check in with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Bulls said to the team. He dug into his team for being too complacent on offense, saying, you're just chucking up the first 3 you see out there. Be more patient on offense, move the ball around, make the defense work. Guys, let's see if ball movement improves out there.
And Allie, thank you for that. Pippen outside.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Goes again. And it's good on the lay-in.
Wow, what a smart play. He recognizes the smaller defender on him and takes it right to the rim.
Here's McGrady. Puts it up. Oh, he dropped in a sweet J.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch gene that every team needs.
On the wing, Jones. He's guarded by Irving. Oh, ho, ho! That's a man on a mission right there.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
What's up?
Free throw, no good. Raptors lead by 3. Irving up top. A minute 37 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
13 down. At the line for Toronto, Patrick Ewing taking 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he's able to hit the second one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Eden. Here's Jones. Shot clock at 6. Another chance, and there's the layup. Good.
At this stage of the game, the offensive rebounding and putback is massive. It feels like a 4-point swing.
Well, hustle points can really energize your team, and they also demoralize your opponent.
Nails it.
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Completely unfazed by what's at stake. That's just clutch.
Jones outside. Let's loose for three. Nope.
Well, let's make no mistake about it. If you want to cut into this lead, you're going to have to generate much better shots than that.
Goes again. And there's the rejection. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
No good from three.
He's been way off the mark in this second half. Just unable to get any kind of rhythm going.
Second team foul.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Adding these extra points is a huge difference this late in the game.
Timeout, Bulls. Four seconds left in the fourth. Jones. Oh, money.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
At the line for Toronto, Kevin Durant taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. And here are the Bulls now. Oh, deflected. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
At the line for Toronto.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. And now
So the Hornets win the tip. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Bird out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Gary Payton. Then there's Kidd. And it's Davis at the small forward.
Well, you can't play better defense than that. Patrolling that mid-range area.
The shot's good. Bird's got the first points up on the board tonight here for the Celtics.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
Nice shot by SGA.
Well, this is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Hornets head coach and I were able to chat. He talked about how difficult it is to match up against Victor Wembanyama. Coach said the biggest concern is Wemby's defense. His rim protection is game-changing. But he told me that it doesn't mean settling for outside shots. It means ball movement and spacing the floor will be key. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Now Payton, after the missed three from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to Bird. Just 5 to shoot. Wembanyama sets a screen for Bird. For the three, the Hornets pull it in. Thompson surveying the floor. SGA passes to Cooper. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Wembanyama. No one near Payton as he lets it go. Hits the three-point bomb.
The shot from Payton right now, so pure. Even without a lot of time to get set, he's able to make that one look so smooth.
They grab their own miss. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gilgeous-Alexander.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track. Disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Now here's Payton. Outside for Kidd. Fires for three. And that's collected by Bill Walton.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving.
Thompson for three. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Here's Cooper. Back to SGA. A three-pointer off the mark.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Now here's Walton. Following the miss by Jason Kidd. Pass to Thompson. Over Kidd. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Walton.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Bird. The Hornets pull it in. Now Thompson. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. High post Walton. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Nice little floater there. soft touch.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Boston on top. They lead by 1. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Davis is out there with Bird. Then there's Kidd. Then there's Payton. And it's Wembanyama in at the center position.
Well, that's why he's out there, using his size in the paint.
Payton outside. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. And he makes that one. Wembanyama has got the lead up to 5 now for the Celtics. Outside, SGA. Bird against Cooper. SGA, that's a two-pointer. Again, the Hornets score.
Money in the bank. Gilgeous-Alexander is more than happy to try his luck from that spot.
Payton dishes to Bird. The Celtics working the ball around now. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Kidd's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thank you. Well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it. And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball." Back to you, Kevin.
Yeah, he's taken over. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. So it's Boston now, after the basket by Charlotte. Davis with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Wembanyama. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And Thompson kicks to SGA. Pass to Cooper. Back to SGA. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Davis, the pass to Payton. Back to Davis. Three-pointer. Kidd. Gilmore grabs the miss. Charlotte trailing. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, the Hornets score.
Well, he can get you the ball in a number of ways, that time with a great bounce pass.
Gilgeous-Alexander's gone 50% shooting tonight, firing away 4 of 8. Now, here is Bird. Bird fights for his bucket inside.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
They now take the lead. Cooper's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort. When you challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
Pass to Thompson. Here's the 3. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hornets ahead, ending the second quarter on a 14-5 run. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Celtics trail by 4. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Cooper. And there's Klay Thompson. Then it's Walton. And it's Gilmore in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. And SGA has got the ball here for Charlotte. Pass to Cooper. Back to SGA. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Here's Kidd. And that's collected by Bill Walton. Walton's got his 4th rebound in this one. SGA surveying the defense. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot wide open. SGA's got the lead up to 6 now for the Hornets.
Oh, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Wembanyama, a screen on SGA. Pass to Bird. 6 to shoot. This one for 3. Boston again missing. Hornets leading by 6. Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good. And it's Walton who picks up the assist. Thompson's got 8.
Arguably the smoothest jumper in the game, Klay Thompson.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot. Commissioner Adam Silver was asked about the wildest ideas thrown around in the league office. He said, quote, one thing that's been discussed is potentially 2 free throws for a foul on a 3-point shot. I don't think we'd do it in the last 2 minutes of the game, but that's something interesting. Guys, back to you.
Not a bad idea. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Celtics trail by 9. Wembanyama passes to Payton. There's a minute 47 left here in the third quarter. Up top, Bird. 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Walton's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Cooper. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander on the bounce. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Outside, Davis. Wembanyama, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Bird. Davis setting the pick for Bird. Bird can't get that one to fall.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That is his first foul of the game. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
.40 seconds left in the third quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Payton. Shot clock at 6. Shoots it. And again, the Hornets missing.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Pass to Davis. Here's Bird. Left side, Davis. To end the cold streak, and it's blocked. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Seven seconds left in the third quarter. Kidd, no good. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. We've got Kidd. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Bird. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Payton in at the point. Hornets leading by 9. Here's Cooper. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Cooper. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for Boston. Outside Kidd. Pass to Davis. Over Thompson. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Kidd.
Well, Coach has to be ecstatic with how that trip down the floor went. They got the shot they wanted.
Here's Cooper. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
The Celtics call time. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Al LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey guys, the head coach of the Celtics had some instruction for his guys during the break. Coach asked his team, can anyone knock down a 3? Reminding them 3-point shooting will open up the floor, make things easier in the half-court offense. Everyone loves making 3s. Missing? Not so much. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thank you. Kidd a screen on Thompson. Davis can't get it to go. Hornets leading by 7. Stolen by Bird. Wembanyama with it. Picked up by Thompson. Here's Bird. And good that time.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Davis pulls it down. Celtics trail by 5. Payton with a screen on Thompson. Davis, and Walton sends it back.
And how about the anticipation and timing? You know, we talk about Walton's offense. How about the defense, though, he provides for this team?
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Now Davis. Five to shoot. From deep. No good. 56 seconds left in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander against Payton. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it!
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Davis. And it doesn't go.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. From outside.
And fantastic at playing within himself on defense. Gilgeous-Alexander using his length well there to contest without fouling.
So it's the Hornets picking up the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. So long, everyone.
tip-off goes to Dallas. So a look at our starters for Orlando. Stephen Curry is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Jaylen Brown, and it's Yao in at the center position. Left side, Robinson. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Brown passes to Curry. Back to Brown. They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Yao. Soft touch off the glass.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Pass to James. Outside Robinson. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
David Robinson taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Robinson. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. Right away we got to talking about Jaylen Brown, and he said he's going to make trouble for us, but with strong coverage and fast rotations, I think we'll do a good job limiting his production. Some confident words from Coach on how they'll slow down Brown's output tonight. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's Sampson following the three-point basket by Orlando. Shot clock at 6. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And here's Curry for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 1. They now take the lead.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Pass to Butler. Back to Curry. Lets it go. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Curry's got 5 points.
When Curry gets a look that's good, he is automatic. There is almost no stopping him.
James against Butler. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler. .114 left in the first quarter. Pass to Rice. 5 to shoot. Here's Sampson. Here's Robinson. That one goes in.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Orlando. Outside Butler. Pass to Garnett. 46 seconds left in the opening quarter. Shot from the wing. Rebounded by Johnson.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
Now here is James. The wide open shot is on the money.
I like how fast Bond makes decisions, reading the defense ahead of time, rising and shooting with confidence.
Curry against James. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Now Curry. He's got 5. From deep three-point land. No good. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Dallas on top, up by 3. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And when you consider how Dallas is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. They've got Stephen Curry, also Jimmy Butler out there, and it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward. In transition, the Magic on the run. All the way to the rim, Curry.
Understanding where he needs to be, Curry way out ahead that time.
James with the ball. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. 4 on the clock. Pass to Rice. For 3. Orlando with the rebound. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Curry passes to Butler. Curry, a screen on James. Back to Curry. Oh, nice job in the paint from Curry.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Johnson passes to James. Outside Robinson. Deflected. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Butler passes to Brown. Now Curry. Curry with another miss. The Mavericks trailing. James inside. Butler covering. Here's Robinson. Again, the miss by Dallas. Here's Orlando. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Outside Curry. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. To get back on track. Robinson can't hit. And here are the Magic now. Launches a 3. Goes back up. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Orlando shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Shooting for Orlando, Kevin Garnett, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Mavericks trail by 3. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to James. 6 to shoot. From outside the arc. Now with a rebound. Orlando leading by 3. Outside Curry. From deep three-point land. The putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Magic out in front, up 5. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Orlando leading by 5. They've got Johnson. He's out there with James. And it's Robinson in at the center position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Now here's Butler. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Johnson against Curry. James outside. Here's Sampson. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. James can't get it to go. Curry passes to Brown. Here's Garnett. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Pass to Robinson. James outside. Robinson, a screen on Butler. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. To the inside, Garnett. Ooh, Robinson with a block. And it's turned out it's going to be a foul. He was hoping for a clean block, but the officials felt otherwise. So we'll have some free throws coming up here. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. Mavericks trail by 8. James outside. Over to the left wing. Inside. Robinson gets the bucket. Robinson's got 6.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Now here's Butler. No made baskets yet. Curry's shot is off.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Here's Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Robinson in the post. Orlando with the rebound. Garnett's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Curry drives. Pass to Butler. Back to Curry. Over James. And there's Curry on the assist from Butler. 11 points in the game.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to talk it over with his guys. 2:44 left to play in the third quarter here. It's Robinson, high post. And rejected. And he gets it back. Count it. Good. Robinson's got 4 points this quarter. A minute 22 left in the third quarter. Now here's Curry. He's got 11. Outside Butler. He shoots. And he hits the jumper. Curry's got 13 now.
On a night like tonight, Steph Curry is must-watch basketball. He can score from anywhere.
Robinson, a screen on Butler. It's tipped. James finds Robinson. James outside. Clock at 6. Over Butler. The shot by James, no good. And Curry's got the ball here for Orlando. 26 seconds left in the third. Pass to Brown. Lets the three fly. Downtown, Jaylen Brown.
You know this is coming with Brown. He is a ruthless sniper outside.
And here's James. Left side Robinson. Shot from 16. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Magic out in front, up 11. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Magic, they've got Jaylen Brown. Stephen Curry is out there with Butler. And it's Garnett in at the four-man position. Robinson in the post.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for two, David Robinson.
Free throw good, Robinson. So he hits one of two from the stripe. Magic leading by 10. Brown passes to Curry. Down low. Here's Yao. And he gets that one.
That's just smart basketball right there. Finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
And there's James from the arc. Yao with a rebound. Yao's got 5 rebounds in the game. Butler passes to Curry. Here's Garnett. Robinson defending. From 10 feet out. Yes, sir! That one's good!
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
And Allie, thanks. Mavericks trail by 14. James, left side. And it's rejected. Butler surveying the floor. Here's the pass to Brown for three. Oh, he jammed it.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Here's Rice. James outside. LeBron, a smooth operator inside.
Good work on the block. I like when LeBron gets aggressive this close to the rim.
Orlando leading by 14. Both hands there for a little extra.
With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Here's Robinson.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Dallas, David Robinson. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. He does not get the second one.
They need everything they can get right now, but can't leave points on the table.
Curry against James. Now Butler. Outside Curry. From deep. The free ball is down.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
James against Butler. Oh, he finished it off. A beauty of a pass.
The selfless attitude of James. When someone on his team has a clean look, he feeds him.
Curry against James. Butler. Outside Curry. And yes, sir! Hits the wide open J.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Now, here is James. Oh, no good! Johnson against Curry. Butler. Curry outside. All alone. Oh, the shot is off. And Dallas with possession. It's an 18-point game. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now Johnson. 6 to shoot. Now Robinson. So it's the Magic winning this one easily. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.
And the Magic start out with the ball. Now the starting group for Orlando. Butler out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's Jaylen Brown. Then it's Garnett. And it's Yao in at center. Now here's Brown. Vince Carter missing his last shot. And that one's good by Butler.
That's the tenacity of Jimmy Butler, just putting in work in close range.
Simmons with it. Pass to Carter. Six on the shot clock. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Outside Curry. Butler feeling out of it. Pulls up on the wing. Paul George grabs the miss.
Boy, these are the shots you have to make. If you don't capitalize, you are letting the defense off the hook.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Now here's Garnett over Gobert. And Garnett misses. Brown against Simmons. Pass to Carter. Back to Simmons. Now here is Carter. Gobert with a screen on Curry. Here's Carter. A putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Listen, at just over 7 feet, we know Gobert's going to be terrific on the glass.
Curry, a screen on Carter. Butler passes to Curry. 1:36 left to play in the first quarter. And stolen by Simmons. Garnett with the block. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's on Yao Ming.
And when Mutombo is forcing the issue, it puts defenders in a bind, which is why you have to foul him there.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And Mutombo, a defensive force, a long, intelligent player who plays well on both ends of the floor.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I had a chance to catch up with Sacramento's head coach. We briefly talked about Jaylen Brown and what kind of defensive mindset you have to have against him. And he said, we have to be willing to work just as hard as he is. We have to fight through every single screen, talk to one another, and contest every shot we can. Sounds like it'll be an all-out effort against Brown here in this one. Back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. And here is Simmons after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Gobert dishes to Carter. There's 37 seconds left in the first. Gobert with a screen for George. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Butler. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Vince Carter picks one up.
Boy, I love to watch Jimmy Butler work in the post. High activity level. Hard not to foul that guy.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
I simply stated, Jimmy Butler is a winner and a game changer. This guy will compete on both ends of the floor, gives you everything he has.
He hits both from the stripe.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Carter against Brown. Has to Gobert. And they double up Simmons. Garnett with the block. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Kings lead by 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about the Kings here in this one so far?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
On the court for Orlando, Dow is out there with Garnett. Then it's Curry. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Brown in at the 3. Now here's Butler. Vince Carter missing his last shot. Back to Butler. Outside Curry. Over Simmons. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Butler. Curry's got 5 points so far.
Boy, how fast is Stephen Curry's release on the catch. Wow.
Simmons passes to George. And there's the drive. That one good for 2.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
Curry looking it over. There's the 3. It's hauled in by the Kings. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Carter. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Brown dishes to Curry. Pass to Butler. Back to Curry. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento.
That's right, crowd. Your 9-1.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Outside, George. Pass to Simmons. Back to George. All alone. And the jumper is on the mark.
Nice on-time pass to Paul George. He's shot ready. Nicely done.
Curry against George. Outside Butler, on its way from Curry for 2. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Simmons passes to Carter. 1:12 left in the second quarter. Pass to George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. And here's Garnett. Fires from 18. And it's in off the backboard. Now it's a 3-point Magic lead. Garnett's gone 2 of 3 from the field. And he uses the glass on the layup. Mutombo's got 6.
And this team encourages Mutombo to take those shots, knowing how efficient he can be inside.
Garnett outside. And Vince Carter picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 33 seconds left now here in the second. Brown finds Curry. 6 to shoot. Back to Brown. Lets it go with the 3.
You see the strong defensive instincts and ability of Ben Simmons right there. He's attached to that shooter.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Simmons passes to George. Yao with the block. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Magic out in front. They lead by 3. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
The Kings trail by 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with George. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Mutombo. And it's Carter in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Now here's George after the miss from Kevin Garnett. Now Simmons. Still scoreless. George, no good. Outside Curry. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, and he had to be tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
This close to the rim, Ben Simmons just leaves no doubt.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Curry against George. Curry passes to Butler. Back to Curry. Drops one in from the wing. 9 points for Stephen Curry.
I'll tell you, it is a thing of beauty watching Steph Curry shoot jumpers. An unbelievable feel and touch.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Simmons passes to George. Mutombo kicks to Simmons. Sacramento moving it around. Shot clock at 5. Here's George. The shot, no good. Orlando leading. Outside Curry. The tray. Oh, Curry so accurate from three-point range.
You cannot give Curry an inch. This guy is relentless when he's behind the arc.
Carter with a screen on Curry. Simmons passes to Carter.
2 minutes remaining.
That's a floater go. Magic leading by 4. Brown kicks to Butler. George against Curry. Brown outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And there's the call on Yao. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Simmons passes to George. Carter against Brown. 4 on the shot clock. From about 19 feet, and no good. Trying to use the glass. Carter's gone just 2 for 8 from the field. Right there at 25%. Butler dishes to Curry. Garnett with a screen on Simmons. Curry can't get it to go. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. It's stolen by Brown. And finished off by Brown.
Look out below. Jaylen Brown off his feet in a hurry.
The Kings trail by 6. Carter outside. Shoots over Brown. Bank shot. No good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Curry with the bucket.
Boy, he's been lights out. You want to talk about an efficient offensive game. Wow.
Curry's gotten 6 of his 10 shots to go in for him, so 60% shooting on the night. Timeout called by the Kings. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Carter looking around. Just 4 to shoot. Misses and the dry spell continues. The third quarter comes to a close. Magic lead by 9. And we'll have the start of a fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. So on the floor for Orlando, they've got Yao on out there with Garnett. Then it's Curry. And it's Butler in at the point. And it's Carter missing. Magic leading by 9. And Vince Carter picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Garnett. Pass to Butler. And here is Curry, defended by George.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Outside for Simmons. Back to Mutombo. Carter inside the three-point line. And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
The possibility here of pushing their lead to double digits.
And mentally, I think it makes this an even bigger edge.
Back to Curry. Yao with a screen on George. And it's sent back by Mutombo.
And the ferocity on display defensively here from Mutombo. Just an incredible shot block. And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
Here's Curry. Dikembe Mutombo picking up that last basket. The putback. Oh, sticks the putback.
And Ming is mammoth in terms of his size. Exceptional at using it to snare those offensive rebounds.
Carter. Oh, and he cannot get the layup.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point. And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now Carter after the missed three from Stephen Curry. Oh, good on the layup.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now. Well, whether it's a defensive adjustment or he's gone just a bit cold, that efficiency has really fallen off this quarter.
Carter against Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Rebounded by Brown.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Now Garnett. Garnett with the screen for Butler. Here's Garnett. Oh, and wide open, nails the jam.
Just a knockdown shooter. Garnett so good with the ball in his hands.
Timeout, Kings.
The glass. And the numbers speak for themselves. Dikembe showing off at the offensive end.
Outside Garnett. Now Curry.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Magic, Stephen Curry taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
Stephen Curry hits them both.
Well, just a great job there. He put the game out of reach.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Here's Curry. Dikembe Mutombo picking up that last basket. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Curry outside. Takes advantage. That J is good.
Curry is in his bag. This guy has such a versatile offensive arsenal.
So it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Stephen Curry.